Alright guys, welcome. We are going to be cooking today and I figured why not stream the experience. Let's turn this down a little bit. So today we're going to be cooking spaghetti. Yeah, we're going to be cooking spaghetti, but it's with a little bit of a twist. Yeah, so nothing too crazy. We're going to be using spaghetti squash to make our noodles instead of regular spaghetti noodles. If you want to cook along with me and actually use regular spaghetti noodles, just boil the noodles. Like, it's really not much of a difference. So yeah, let's go over our ingredients and then we're going to get into the actual recipe. So of course we have our spaghetti squash. The reason I thought to use the spaghetti squash was I was watching one of the girls I watch on YouTube's vlog and she's like, oh yeah, I'm making these noodles out of this, and I was like, huh, and it looked exactly like spaghetti. Is it gonna taste good? I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the recipe. Let's go to the rest of, well, I'll just keep you guys here and I'll bring the actual ingredients to you. I should have pulled out my seasonings beforehand. Let me put my phone on D&D. Cool, my phone's on D&D now. We're definitely going to use some garlic powder. I typically like to use this seasoning, the caramelized onion butter by Kinder's, but it's a little bit on the salty side. But so I don't over salt any of my meat, I'm gonna use that. Let's see. Definitely pepper. I usually keep, when I season the well, I'm not using ground beef, I'm using ground pork instead. I usually keep the seasoning pretty basic: salt and pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. So we're just gonna stick with this, and since this is a little salty, we're gonna do that. We have hot Italian sausage and ground pork. Then we have basil paste. This one's pretty much gone, so I have another one. We have garlic paste, tomato paste, lots of pastes, diced tomatoes. We have green onion, and this is what I could salvage because I bought the green onion a minute ago and the rest of them were on their way out. So those ones were on their way at the doorstep. So yeah. And then we have our sauce. We're gonna jazz up our sauce because we don't just use sauce right out the jar. We're black. This is a classico. This is the only marinara sauce I'll use for anything. I love tomatoes and marinara sauce. This is a fire roasted tomato and garlic. It tastes like it has bacon in it, so yeah. And then lastly, we have onion. I think that's all that I need. And if I need anything else, oh well. Oh well. Yeah, so let's get started. We're going to start by washing our produce and then getting our